Welcome back to Go With Us. This is the Community Day Classic of Bagon. When this was announced, the community went buck wild. We cannot wait for this. This thing goes into an absolute monster. We've got big XP gains to get on this day, so let's get straight into the details. Shh. We're gonna kick off with the featured Pokemon of this Calm Day Classic, which is the fan favorite, Bagon. Bagon is a dragon-type Pokemon originally coming from the Hoenn region. Bagon can evolve into Shelgon using 25 candy, and finally into Salamence using 100 candy, and Salamence can even Mega evolve into Mega Salamence, which we're gonna cover a little bit at the end. And now is a good time to move on to when this Calm Day Classic is gonna be happening. It looks like it's gonna be happening this Sunday, not Saturday, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. And just to talk about the main feature of this Community Day Classic, Bagon is gonna be spawning everywhere. In this 3-hour time frame, there are going to be hundreds of these things around. A quick tip we want to mention right now is to go play in a downtown area, maybe in like a circular or like a square or rectangular flow where you can get lots of Pokestops, replenish those balls, but you're able to catch as many Bagon as possible. We're going to mention this right now. Remember to Mega Evolve any Dragon type Pokemon during this day to receive extra candy and XL candy gains. This is a Pokemon you're definitely going to want to do that for, and we're going to explain why in a little bit. Moving on to the bonuses now, the main featured bonus is going to be 3 times Catch XP. A great time to bring this in right now, guys. We're in the middle of that sizable surprises event, which already has some XP. I don't think that this day is going to stack with those bonuses, but this week is such a good week to get XP in Pokemon Go. You know what to do. Throw those excellent throws, use a lucky egg, and I believe on this day, because it's 3 times Catch, you should receive up to about 9,000 XP per excellent throw on a catch. Work it out, guys. You catch 100 Bagon, I'm gonna let you do the math. Bonus number 2 is that incenses are going to last for a total of 3 hours. Remember, that does not include the daily incense, and the same goes for bonus number 3. Lure modules that we place down are going to last for a total of 3 hours, but that does not include the golden lure. And finally, on to bonus number 4, we can take snapshots and get photobomb 5 times from Bagon, and this is a good time to mention that this Bagon can be shiny. Guys, on community days, particularly on this day, the Bagons are going to be 1 in 20 shiny chance. Get out there, play this as hard as you can. As always, there's going to be Community Day Classic themed field research where we can get some extra Great Balls, Ultra Balls, some encounters with Bagon, and some Stardust too. And let's not forget those Pokestop showcases, which is of course going to be featuring Bagon, and I have a feeling Salamence is going to be placed in there as well in their XXL forms. Make sure to enter those for some premium rewards. All trainers are going to have access to a special Community Day Classic research ticket for a total cost of $1, where again, we can get some extra premium rewards and some encounters with Bagon too. And this is the part of the video that I couldn't wait to get to. Guys, when you evolve Shelgon onto Salamence on this day, you're gonna get the legacy move Outrage. But before we go any further, does Outrage make a difference on Salamence or Mega Salamence? Well, let's start with PvP. Unfortunately, just to get this out of the way, Salamence, even with that XL candy, is currently ranked 173, which is very disappointing, especially considering that it has dragon type moves to affect all those other dragons in that category, so a pretty disappointing placement there. However, as a raid attacker, now this is where it gets super spicy. Of course, Salamence going into Mega Salamence, which is a dragon and flying type Pokemon. Let's quickly talk about it in the dragon type category. Right now, with that Outrage combination, Mega Salamence takes the number 3 spot of all available Pokemon in that dragon type category, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, before anyone comes at me with that Mega Rayquaza being better, of course it's going to be better, but guys, I don't know, I feel like this Pokemon is super underrated, and there's one main reason why, which is going to be its bulk. We use the word bulk because its TDO value is actually really strong, which means that it can stay on the battlefield for a lot longer. If you compare the DPS, for example, of the Dragon Tail and Outrage combination in comparison to the Dragon Tail and Draco Meteor combination, you can see that that Outrage combination just slightly beats out that Draco Meteor move, which is interesting, but it still makes a difference. But here's the thing that really blew my mind. As a flying type attacker, it doesn't exist. simply because Mega Salamence doesn't have access to a flying type move, even though it is a dragon and flying type Pokemon. I find that absolutely bizarre, and who knows in the future, if there's a flying type move added to this Pokemon, I have a feeling it's gonna rank pretty high in that flying type category. So yes, guys, this community day is an absolute must play. It has massive utility in the game. Do not miss this opportunity. You know what to do. Go with us. We've got a massive April coming up, and we'll be sure to see you on the next one, baby.